Hello everyone, welcome back to Invisible Ink. Nearing the end of my solo wizard run, and I'm happy to report we did it. On the last mission, I was just trying to figure out whether going to here would let me reach this mission with 9 hours or if it would be 10. And I thought it would be 9, and by golly, it's 9. And it turns out this one's also 9. So we basically have the choice to do any one mission, or either of these two missions, and then any one mission. So obviously we're going to take one of these two, and then any one mission. The AI terminal, it's so hard. With a single agent to do all the things you have to do to get an AI terminal, I just, it would be nice to get the loot from that, right? I don't know. There's various things we could get that would be helpful for incognito, right? We could make parasite hack twice as much, or lockpick cheaper, or something like that. Another slot could be okay, although really I just want to sell bank. So there are some things we could get from that would be okay, but I think it's just too hard to get that objective with the single agent. You have to do so much moving around. So I think I will stick with my plan of going to the vault. It's a little bit questionable because we kind of already have the upgrades that I really care about. But it's still pretty expensive to max out hacking, and that would be a nice thing to do for the final mission, right? And which is what, 2,800 credits. We're not going to get that from a normal mission. Now, from 2 missions, yes, we should get that, and we're planning to do 2 missions. But we might as well go to the vault where there's more rewards. And speaking of, now that I have a level 3 spell slot, I can just toss a knock in there, and I can access the vault. The inner vault, without bringing a vault card with me. So that was sort of what I was hoping would happen, and it did happen. And I don't know if I'm going to use Misleading Mist. Maybe. I mean, maybe I could take off Fairy Fire. It's a level 4... Sorry, a Magic Missile. It's a level 4 Sankaku facility, right? So a lot of the guards who matter are going to have armor or something like that. So level 1 Magic Missile is getting worse, but I don't know. There's going to be, there's going to be a couple Akuma drones, 1.2, 1.0, or 2.0, but I think there should be, some of those smaller drones, the Obake drones, who are susceptible to Magic Missile, so, we could use that. But we could maybe cut it for something else. I'm not sure what. More. Oh yeah, also Hypnotic Gaze is going to be worse in this facility, I guess, because it's Sankaku. So probably ought to swap that for a Fairy Fire, maybe. Or I could prep a second Mind Spike. But that also only works on human cards, right? I guess it doesn't say that for sure, but drones don't have minds, so I assume so. I don't know, maybe I should just bring a big Magic Missile. In case I get into trouble with a drone. And misleading. I still kind of like having one Hypnotic Gaze to sneak by a human guard at some point. I don't think I need 2 Magic Missiles. I hope I don't. So maybe I do take a Misleading Mist as I'm not sure exactly what it's for. Right? What is this for? It's for, Basically, when a guard overwatches you, you like become unshootable if you like can't get out of their view for some reason. I guess. So it's an escape tool. It's like a bad smoke bomb. I guess? I don't know. Maybe I really do just bring another magic missile to deal with. Because, you know, killing guards is starting to be less and less of an issue. We have plenty of money, so if someone dies, like, tough shit. I don't care that much about the cleanup costs. Maybe something like this is a loadout we could justify. The level 1 hypnotic gaze is just so much worse than level 2, but that's true for every spell, of course. I could not bring the level 2 magic missile, but I mean, like, it's Sankaku, right? I don't think hypnotic gaze is going to be that great. Alright. So, as for the mission we do after this, I'm not sure. We're going to have a bunch of credits. Even after upgrading hacking all the way, we'll have some left over, assuming I can fully loot this place. And so I'd like to go to either a server farm or a nanofab. Go to one of the shops. Possibly the server farm, cause like, but also like one of the things about Wizard is you don't have a lot of carrying capacity, so I haven't been buying any items. But on the last mission, like, we're not going to need to carry spell pages. So I might as well do something productive with those item slots, right? So that might be the time to hit up a shop. In fact, maybe I could delay hacking 5 until after the shop, and that way I have some money to spare. Anyway, this looks like the place to go. Double check the spell loadout. I think it's probably reasonable. Big knock. Which, by the way, it makes a loud noise, but it's not a noise that sound bugs detect, which is nice to know. Yeah. Maxed out speed finally. So that's a bonus to sprinting. Right now we can sprint 16. Yes. It is kind of bad in Sankaku to have someone notice you opening a door because the drones are awkward to avoid. But I also don't like standing here and then peeking and then opening from the front because... I mean, what am I going to do? Not open the door? No. So I might as well be standing at the side. This way, nothing can possibly see me, even if they do see the door open. This is not such a bad room layout. That's generally my favorite approach to doors, is like, don't stand in front of them, don't peek, just open. There are times when an alternative is called for sure, but my default is that. It's not a terrible layout, but it's not great. I think I want to go like here. Because no guards are really going to see or traverse through this space. And it lets me keep an eye on both of these doors. So that's all that is, I guess. Okay, no guards nearby. It means nobody comes into this room. This door, by the way, is an example of when you can't just stand to the side of the door and open it, because there is no damn side of the... nothing in here at all? Alright, see you later. Just checking. Now, we know nobody enters this room ever because it's not AGP. There's no long guard patrol, so we can safely stand here and be fine. I heard you. Where? I didn't see the foot... Come on. Actually, hang on. How is that... Koala... So, Koala is working on some mod to like write down the footsteps that you heard, so you don't have to be so hyper alert, which is great. I'm happy about that. Ooh, how do I feel about charge telemeter on this level? It's probably good, right? No, but it's just gonna hack an Akuma drone, isn't it? Do I want that? Maybe not. I think not, actually. Right. Koala is working on a mod to let you see the footsteps. I don't know quite how that is going to work with places where you haven't seen the tile. I guess it can, because like normally with tagged guards, when they walk into unexplored territory, you don't get to see the tagged or observed. You don't get to see the parts of the move that are outside of your known tile set. I'm pretty sure no one comes into this room. I didn't even notice there's a sound bug there. Okay. How do I feel about switching to high gear? It seems a little brave right now, but I think I... Right, because next turn I would have 11. I could spend 2 finishing... Oh, fuck! I hacked the sound bug instead of the save. Oh my god. Alright, well... Maybe I'll want the sound bug too. I guess I'll stay in low gear for now, because I don't really want to let a turn go by without this being parasited. Okay, the drone's going like that. There's a guy there. So we kind of... Ooh, and there's guards kind of patrolling the two... Parallel to the 2 walls, plus a drone who's going like this, probably. Now, I think the Obake drone is not looking at this door. It is. There's the null drone. Comes in through here. It's a big null drone. Okay. Null drone. I guess it's just the normal null drone radius? Wow. It's the null drone's 2.0 must be huge, huh? This is where like having the footsteps written down would have been a nice help. Anyway, we know this guy patrols here. I mean... Oh, you know, a lantern in this area would have been a great play. I'm bad. Then I would have known whether I could safely open this door and whether next turn would be a better time for all this stuff. Whoops. There's not really anywhere safe in this room. So I'm just going to back up, I guess. Leaving this door open so I can reconnoiter a bit outside. Where's the null drone go? Through here, of course. This guy, we don't know. Yeah, an Obake drone 2. So this isn't the kind I could kill if I wanted to. I mean, I could with the big magic missile, obviously, but not the small. I could kill this guy with a small magic missile, actually. Seems like a bad plan, because there's a guard like who will see it and become alert. But it's not crazy, maybe? Still, whoops. Man, I keep... Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. My mouse points to, like if the mouse is maybe slipping a little bit, or sticking and then slipping, but I'm, like, clicking when the mouse cursor is pointing at not the place I intend. I'm not sure quite what I'm doing wrong there. It seems to have happened to me several times in the last couple days. I don't know what the cause of it is. I want this camera. I don't think I care that much about this drone. This one might be interesting, but of course it's, you know, I would have to eat a demon to take it. The scouting it gives me might be very useful, but might not. I should have checked whether I'm allowed to mind spike a drone. I assume the answer is no, but it would be nice to have that confirmed. I could, like, parasite a safe, or one or more of the drones, but I don't think it's a great thing to spend 2 power on. Door is closed and I've peeked through it. That's all I really want to accomplish this turn. Okay, so he and the null drone are basically patrolling the same route. Now that the parasite is cheaper, it might be a reasonable play. But I don't think I want any of this stuff too badly, and I would like to get up to high gear levels. So I think it's just a pass. Alarm level 1 already, huh? It shouldn't be a surprise, but it just doesn't feel like it's been 5 turns. I think we want to go for this safe now, right? Check for cameras. If there are any, we can hide here. So what if there's a camera here, like in this corner? We can tell by the secret technique of shift revealing information the player's not supposed to have that there's a wall beyond this column. Like, there's no tiles here. So this is the far corner of the room. So that's the only place a camera could be that would be a problem. But I guess it doesn't... Right. I'll be in cover from a camera there along all of these tiles from this wall, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, another safe. That's pretty good news, I think. Oh, nice. This cover means I won't have to peek for cameras. I can just walk in. Now we know this guy will not be turning around this turn because his patrol wants him to go... Or he was using up all of his AP in a single turn to get here from his patrol point, and then we dragged him to here. So, he wants to move 2 steps, which must be to this space, I assume? This is just enough we could get into high gear, and I think it's time. Oh, I have enough AP that I could observe this guy. I somehow thought I wouldn't. Okay, so anyway, confirming he goes exactly there, just like I said he would. And I guess I can peek through here? It shouldn't make any difference. I guess I see a tiny bit more of this room, but nothing's happening in there, so it doesn't matter. So this guy's going to be turning around now. Interestingly, I don't see any sound bugs in the area since I accidentally hacked this one already. So conceivably I could sprint to here and back out. But I don't think I could get far enough that I would be safe from this drone and this guy's vision, or this guy's hearing. So I might just go grab this safe. and then here. Because it cost me a lot of power. I can't loot this turn anyway, because it would cost me 4 power, and then I would lose high gear. So just gonna hide out on this tile. I guess confirm that it's safe. Of course it is. And sprinting is still not safe because there could be like a sound bug in here anyway. Okay. A level 3 spell page. Wow. Okay, that should be some exciting stuff. I think here is the only reasonable place to end the turn. Just enough AP to get there and then peek. That's how I like it. Okay. So that null drone is probably going to make it difficult. Is this... It's the exit. Okay. It's going to be difficult to hack this camera, but maybe not that big a deal. Hang on. Ah, I didn't notice the door here. I was like, this layout's illegal. I have to get through... I have to go through this door or this red door or this laser grid to move, to progress, and that's never... You're never allowed to... The game can't make you do one of those two things. But there's a door here, which is the alternative approach. I mean, I want these things for sure. And that's enough to get me gear shift, giving me power again. Hopefully I don't need to worry about this null drone until I'm ready to leave, and then I still won't need to worry about it because I'll be leaving. I could take a sound bug, but if I take this one, it does basically nothing unless I also take this one. And that's, you know, like a demon for a sound bug I might or might not care about. It's not a great deal, I think. So I think I'm just going to hack those two and then pass. Or parasite those two, I should say. Here's a normal guard. No, your elite security. It's only 2 lethal damage. It's not 3. Our dermal armor would finally come in handy if he shot us. Go around this way so I can hit the console on the way out, I guess. There could be a camera here, I guess. It would be kind of a bummer to get spotted by that, so I should peek. Okay, there was one here, which is fine. Yeah, so on alternate turns, I can hack these 2 cameras. The null drone only blocks 1. Actually, I think it might block this one all the time, but I don't really care. I don't need these cameras ever. I'm just gonna... I mean, okay. During the exfiltration, there might be an issue where I don't... Where I, like, have to walk into this room but can't afford to be spotted. I don't think that's likely. Because I can just walk into this room with the door open, and then when they see me, they'll overwatch. I can shut the door and leave. So I think... But if one of these cameras sees me, I'll have won the mission. So I really don't need to hack them. Camera here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They only have 7 vision, so it couldn't see me here anyway, but... Yeah. Okay, well that's... We're gonna have to hack that, I imagine. Let's just do that now. Demon database is very nice to see. I wonder if there might actually be no Akuma drones here. We've already seen, like, you know, a 2.0 drone and a null drone. These are both, like, using up Sankaku's high-level guard slots, I think. I don't understand how, like, guard selection is... What?! Okay. Okay. Good to know. Anyway, I don't know how guard selection is done. Let's lantern this, please. What are you all doing? These two, in principle, I should know if I were using map pins. In fact, I could probably calculate it, right? This guy has 6 moves, doesn't he? So he goes like 3, 4... Something seems wrong. Doesn't he end here? And this guy goes into this room, but I'm not sure where exactly. I mean, like, the point is, I want to lantern this guy, but like I could lantern over here to scout for more guards if I didn't worry about where these two are going, but I don't have it mapped out exactly where they're going, so we'll do the lazy approach. Or the low value approach because I've been lazy in the past, I guess. Okay, so I can end here safely enough. And I think we can steal from this guy pretty safely, right? Just open the door, pickpocket him, go.
Did you see that?
Nice to see a key card. Oh, shoot. I won't have enough power to do this and still generate from gear shift. I didn't realize that. Yeah, so hacking the sound bug is finally coming back to bite me. Could just tank a demon. God, the demons in this game are so bad with all the mods, but... Is there anything else I could do? I could go back to here and wait it out, but then why did I spend the power on this? Just because I'm bad, right? Does the spell help? It would have helped if I hadn't already hacked this camera. I could have hacked the power supply instead and then magic missiled the camera. Now it's a lot trickier. And if I go back, this drone will be watching the area. I'll have to skip 2 turns. I think I'll take the demon. Nothing too bad, please. Fine. That's fine. I don't think peeking here is that useful, so I may as well spend the AP getting to here. It won't provoke one of these guards to see me. I'm pretty sure no one walks through here, so it should be safe enough. This camera definitely doesn't see there. There's no sneaky open door here that I'm not seeing. Now, I could parasite the demon database. I think that's probably a good investment. Even though it restricts how much hacking I can do next turn. Knowing what demons there are in a Sankaku facility is pretty important. Even if there were a demon on this, it might be worth doing it.
Nothing.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if I... No, right. There was a reason... I was thinking about staying back here, and I came up with an answer but forgot about it. And briefly had to reconvince myself. If I'd ended here, I could have snuck up behind this guy and taken his wallet, right? But the null drone's watching. Yeah, the null drone's on like a 5.5 AP patrol, which seems so weird. They have 6 AP, which is what I knew, and so I was confused that its path seemed to be 5.5 AP. I thought the game arranged to give guards patrol paths that used up their full AP. Weird. Yeah, I can afford for someone to see me open this door, I guess. No need to peek first. Nine firewalls is a lot. Obviously, it's about to go down. 9 is weird. Why 9? I thought this doubled it. But this should have 3, right? So maybe it triples? Weird. I think a parasite on this basically does nothing this turn. Because when Felix wears off, like, we'll have hacked a third of a firewall or something like that, and so it'll go back to its same level. Oh, no. Felix will wear off before the parasite hits, so this makes sense, yeah. And the alarm level's about to go up, so we're going to have more firewalls on stuff. So, like, this demon database I still won't have. I don't know, give me this. Oh, it's too bad Bank isn't still online, right? 90 credits for this bad boy? Oh, well. And there could be a guard who patrols into this room, so I don't really want to end my turn here. I'm going to go with this. Pretty safe, unless the guard patrols to one of these 3, 4 squares. Well, maybe this one would be an issue. Coin flip in that case, but I want to open doors from the side anyway, so this is not really that much better than here. I do hear an Akuma drone behind the door. But the door is closed, so it definitely doesn't patrol in here. Maybe there's another human guard who does, but the Akuma drone certainly doesn't. I couldn't lantern here even if I wanted. I don't want to spend 2 power and drop out of high gear. Okay, it goes like north-south kind of over here. Yeah, it went down to 3. What? Why was it on 9? I guess it was on 3. Then it tripled to 9. But then... how is it still on 3 after the alarm level 2 increase for me to hack it down to 2? There's some interaction I don't understand here. So we know the Akuma drone is facing southish, so it won't see this. Someone else might. Is another Akuma drone? Am I just wrong? Is it actually going north? I guess so. I didn't hear anyone walking through this area. So I think it's safe enough to stand here. Oh, right. That's the reason it's so bad to use a telemeter in Sankaku facilities. Even if you do get the Akuma drone, it just wakes up angrier. You don't even get to use it to scout. I mean, the drone uplink node is a questionable investment, I think. But there's money in it. And I do want the option to hack drones at some point. So I think it's a good thing to do. This camera, I don't know that I need yet. I shouldn't need it for a while, right? Because the exit is this way. Either I'm going here, hitting the objective, and then leaving, in which case I can hack this on the way out. Or I'm going here, and then leaving, in which case I don't need it at all. This could be the last safe. That's the main reason that I would want to hack this. Otherwise, I don't really care about it. And I don't think that's a very likely outcome. Is there something else I want to parasite this turn? Because if so, it would be sort of nice to do so. And then I could hack this to stay in high gear. Hijack it, not hack it, I guess. I don't think I really want any of this. So I'm going to say no to that. And hope that I wasn't wrong about this Akuma drone. North, south. I swear I thought it was going south. Maybe it was going north? Okay, I heard a human up here. And maybe an Obake drone as well? Okay, I guess it was going north, not south. Alright, fair enough. I couldn't tell which way the human was walking. So we're just gonna have to open this and hope.
Did you see that?
Okay, this is the captain of the vault. I don't recognize this vault layout. Well, I mean, I guess that's not quite true. Where do we wish to be hidden? And where do we want this guy to go? This is a vault door, right? I mean, it sure looks like one. This is a vault layout added in Worlds End Extended for sure. I just don't know if I've seen it before. What the heck is that? Paintings? Huh. So, okay. I mean, we walk in here, we shut the door, and then we decide where to put this guy. I think here is reasonable. But I mean, why not here? Makes it easier to steal from him on the way out, I guess? Or on the way by him? A peek shouldn't matter. Obviously, I'd like to hack this. I guess a peek could matter if a guard came through this door. I hope that doesn't happen. I wouldn't expect it to, but it's free, so why not? And I don't like if there's a secure case here, but it doesn't look like I need my key card. I could drop that. I was hoping for, you know, the ones that just give you credits, obviously. Everybody always hopes for those, I think. I think these give you more money, but they like take up carrying capacity. I don't know.
Looking around. I must be jumpy tonight.
All right, no one else in here. So I could just knock this door and barge in without paying any attention to like what's in there. But it could be there's so many secure cases that I don't even want to go in which case, like, wouldn't it be nice to still have the knock to open a security door if necessary? But let's just confirm. Yeah. Oh, right, it can reboot safes. I forgot about that. And this counts as a safe. So arguably, I might not want to parasite this. No, because this one is EMPable. I think I'll just knock this. I mean, how wrong could it be, right? Well, I mean, it could be wasting a spell slot. It's just like, I want to do it before anything else so I can re-distract this guy, but I guess I don't really care what this guy does. He's kind of a chump. Okay, I definitely want in here.
Did you hear that?
Rubik's raises firewalls. I mean, that's probably fine. But we're going this way first. Ugh. Hey, where's your dang power supply, you cheeky old vault? Back here, I guess. Can I see that if I peek? Probably, right? There's no power supply. Well, I mean, I don't have to go in here, to be honest. Yeah, connected to grid vault, but there just isn't such a thing. Unless it's in here, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna have too much trouble carrying this shit out, so I'm just gonna go this way. Grab this stuff and not this stuff, I think. But see, if I had knocked first and then sprinted him to like here, I could get into the vault room more quickly. So like, that's a reason that it would have made sense to. Oh, you know what? I bet he ends his turn on the inside. I bet like it's set up so he ends turn here, and you can sneak in behind him or something like that. Nope. Okay, well, whatever. What else do we want here? We could switch to Top Gear. Because I don't think I'm going to need emergency power for a while. I think I could sustain 4 turns of spending exactly 2 to 3 power per turn. And pick up all these sound bugs or whatever. Make the facility a little bit more comfortable. Let's do that. Now the other end of that guy's patrol was like here, I think, right? So he doesn't come into this room. There's not that much money in here, huh? Aha. Got it. I was gonna say, usually there's 4 of these. It would be weird if there were only 2. Let's take the sound bug that's closest to me. And nothing else, because then I would lose Top Gear. Okay, 2 new guards coming in next turn, by the way. The Enforcer and the level 3 guard.
Level 3. Additional guard patrols. They are coming for you.
Reinforcements arrived.
Warning, demon installed.
So that guy should be, as I said, here. Is there some cool way we could sprint all this stuff and not get troubled by him? I doubt it. Okay, so we get like 1,200 credits for the vault objective plus this. That's nice. Wait. These two said 330. I thought this one said 300? Were they actually different? I didn't pay attention to what this one said. Alright, what else do we need? More sound bugs? The shop? I mean, since I'm dropping my key card, I probably am not going that way. But a shop is like one of the best things I can have at this point in the game, right? With all these extra credits lying around. Like, yes, I want hacking 5, but items are the last thing I can use to scale with, and I have more credits than I need to upgrade to Hacking 5 by the end of the game. So shops are good. Still, I think this sound bug is probably top priority. And then these sound bugs, I guess, are next. Where's the enforcer? He's this way. So I'll see him on his way in, no problem. I don't think he should be much of an issue. How many safes are left? I've looted 1, 2, 3. There's a fourth open. So there's one safe in this area. I mean, depending on how things are going, conceivably I might not go there. This guy's in here now, right? Yeah. So, I mean, can't I go here? Not be seen? It's the closest I can get to the door. Oh, I really need to know which side of his patrol the Aqua drone is on, don't I? Let's get close enough to listen, shall we? I should... Oh, shoot. I should know, shouldn't I? But I don't know exactly how much I screwed up this guy's patrol by. So on the turn I came in here, obviously the Aqua drone was on the south end of its patrol. And the captain, on that same turn, was on this end of his patrol. But I distracted him to here and then to here. It's just like, who fucking knows, right? I can't use the captain's patrol as a reference to figure out the Akuma drones, I don't think. I just have to listen. Yeah, he ends right... That doesn't make sense. Why would he end right there? But, like, he must, right? They just gave him 6 AP worth of patrol, I guess? Because I know he was facing directly south. And this is... And that he could see this row. This is the only square where that would make any sense. So he has to be there. Which means I can stand here. One thing I should learn one of these days is how to better scout things out by listening. Maybe I can try that now. Because I know when the camera is near a drone, even when the drone is not in your vision, the game still plays the spot sound for it. And so if you move further away and you don't hear the drone, you know like you've gone further away from it. Let me actually... I have the music on 9 normally. Let me turn it down to 0. And try to just get some idea of how hearing this drone works. Or this null drone. Like, where is it on my screen when the noise is loudest? I mean, about the center, right? So the same thing should have played this Akuma drone. The center of my screen is about here. I think it's here. Which is good news for me, because it means I can just leave. We'll see if I'm right about that. Okay, so I could parasite more stuff. I guess if I'm gonna get these sound bugs, I should. I was thinking, maybe once I get the things I care about parasited, I should be spending my power on lockpicks. But I don't think we're there yet. Yeah, he did end there, okay. I couldn't tell what the drone did. Damn it. That's annoying. I might have to actually waste an AP peeking here to see if it's safe to open the door. No, it's definitely down here, right? I don't know, I'll peek anyway. Yes.
Did you see that? What the?
So the Enforcer is here and coming this way, which is good for me, because I don't want to go that way. The last safe could be in here. If that's the case, good work. I don't care. Boo, Medgel, boo. Obviously, I'm not going to pick that up and encumber myself just to sell it. Still want the shop, I think. It's going to be tricky to get to, but might not be impossible. I don't know. Maybe I want to lockpick one of these things more badly, but I don't think so. Parasite's just such an efficient hacking tool. And I would like to hit the shop.
Looking around. Nothing.
I don't know, but instead of parasiting that, I could have lockpicked both of these and maybe been allowed to sprint through this room, which would be nice.
Investigating. Guess there was nothing.
This guy's going that way. That's good news. How do I know that? Oh, he must have spawned from here and gone around like this. Like he ended his turn right here He started his turn. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if he started his turn right here, he would have gotten to here, and apparently that's how I know it. Anyway, great. He's going far away. I don't really care where. And I don't know where. Okay. So really, I'd like to find the last safe in here, but my main objective is just to get to the shop. If I accomplish that and don't get killed, I'll be happy enough. Aha! Another shop! And a drone. I'm not thrilled about sleep, but it's probably okay. This might be the time to get out of high or top gear, right? You're just a camera drone? Yeah, good work. Where do I need to hide from you? Pretty much anywhere is fine. Yeah, let's spend at least... I guess I could wait until next turn to hack this safe, but I don't think I want to. Well, actually, it's strictly better to wait now that I look at it. Because Parasite will cost 2 less next turn, because these will both be off, which I can reinvest into Lockpick if I want, to kind of catch up with having Parasited this turn. So it just is strictly more options to wait on that. Oh, I somehow thought I could reach this square. Whatever. This one's probably better anyway. Yeah, so let's stay in top gear for a bit, I guess. Okay, that's nice. That was instead of chitin, I guess. Just in case of a camera. Oh, you know what? That might have been a bad parasite. Maybe I should have just triple lockpicked it, actually. So that I could get the sleep over with before they get too high on alarm levels. While I know a safe place to hang out. I think I'm just going to accept the loss here. Accept that I threw away 3 power and triple lockpick now. Oh, sleep is kind of like just a... I guess it's not quite the same as poison when you have only a single agent, but it's pretty close. 301, huh? If you say so. Yeah, so this space is always safe. So is this one, for that matter, right? But this is closer to the door. But I think I want to stay in high gear. Do I? Do I really want to stay in this room until sleep is done? Probably. I could spend even more lockpicks to get out more quickly. But then I'd be stuck out here and they would be skipping my turn at some point. Where could I get to that it would be safe to have my turn skipped in 4 turns? Well, next turn is the turn that I could safely come in here, right? I could get to there. Maybe that does work. So I end here, these guys all walk away. Sleeps at 3, I hit end turn. They walk back, sleeps at 2, I hit end turn again, just wait here. Sleeps at 1, I go here and hit end turn. They all walk back. I can't do anything, and it's skipping my turn anyway, so I pass, and then I can get in here. It actually seems like that's pretty cool. So I've wasted a ton of power this turn. I've spent a lot, but also specifically I've wasted a ton. What is search? Reveal a database. Oh. I mean, Abacus is really strong with gear shift, obviously. I'm selling bank here, no question. Abacus is strong with gear shift because you have 35 max power, and you can just be in high gear all day long. Also, you can get into high gear a bit more quickly. The question is, like, is that what I need? Right? Omni, I'm sure, will have some, large number of firewalls. Oh my god, I'm gonna have 3 agents for Omni. Holy cow. Although, Central and Monster aren't much. It'll be interesting to make use of them. Make the best of them, I guess I would say. Being able to hack, but like with hacking 5, am I really gonna need that? Oh my gosh, I have a whole other mission to do stuff. Right. I don't know. I mean, search is nice. They do have databases in Omni. And being able to kick off with this would be kind of cool. But also it's 3 power early in the mission, which is when it's worst to spend power. I could sell Lantern and Bank and take both of these, which I don't think is crazy. I haven't... Well, I have used Lantern once this mission. It's okay. I think Search might be better. And the question is then just like, is Abacus worth selling Lantern for? I think it's too good a combo to skip. There's going to be a lot of firewalls and Omni facilities, and in fact, if my power generator just says generate 3 power per turn, that's pretty strong. So let's sell both of these. Anything else I want to parasite while I'm here? I don't think so. I just want to switch to low gear. Don't need the camera database. We slammed the brakes just there. Oh yeah, skipping my turn here might be a little dangerous, mightn't it? Well, this guy should wander into the range of one of my cameras soon, right? Gosh, I wish I still had... Oh, you know what? I could have knocked this door open if I'd planned my turn more carefully, maybe. That's worth thinking about. Because I could swap one of these other spells for a knock. That uses my attack. I couldn't get in this turn. But I could do it next turn. But next turn they'll be watching me. And the turn after, I mean, I don't know what this guy's going to do. If only I could Lantern him, right? Oh, it's not... It's starting power by 15 and power capacity by 5? Interesting. I thought it was the other way around. Okay, that is a lot of power. Okay. Still, we should be able to start in top gear and then probably stay there in most missions, right? Huh. Well, I think I'm still gonna go here and switch to knock. And whether I can actually go through here or not 2 turns from now, I guess we'll see. Thinking Hypnotic Gaze is not that great. Oh, right, that's not how you swap spells. I mean, I could hypnotize the guy who ends his turn here and just, like, stand here and hold him hostage, but he doesn't bother me, right? So I don't think I want to do that. This guy, conceivably, I could be in a position to Hypnotic Gaze, but it doesn't seem likely. Oh, I could try and recharge... Hang on. Next turn, I could actually recharge my knock 3. If I sprint, recharge, and pass. Interesting. That leaves me committed to using my attack next turn on doing that. How far could this guy move in 2 turns if he were coming right through here? Which, I mean, he could be. 1, 2, 3.5, 4, 6, 7.5, 8.5, Well, so he couldn't get to 8.5. He would have to stop like here, I think. Then 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. He could get to exactly here, but not further. So I don't have to worry about him seeing me 2 turns from now. I think recharging knock 3 is actually the way to go. Because I have a whole turn when I have nothing better to do than recharge a spell. So I might as well use this turn to swap a spell somehow to something I like better. Well, that's not true. I might prefer to instead like do nothing and then later recharge an additional spell. Ooh, Misleading Mist. That seems kind of cool right now, doesn't it? What's the cost for this? 2 AP per spell level. Okay, so I can afford to do whatever I want. Mind Spike is my only KO. But it's like kind of difficult to use. I don't want to swap either of the magic missiles, I think. They're nice little panic buttons. So I think I want to get rid of one of these two, but they both like could be good. I think Hypnotic Gaze is sort of whatever. So let's swap that for a Misleading Mist. This guy, I guess, is the one I actually need to worry about. I didn't hear this guy, but that doesn't mean much. He could have made it to this general area. Oh, maybe I should have parasited something, huh? You?
Investigating.
He's right over here. Guy's there. Oh, is this knock gonna make too much noise?
Looking around.
Maybe, yeah.
I guess I'm just a little amped.
So remember, the corpse is gonna get 2 turns in a row coming right up. I could just walk in here. I don't even have to knock. That might be the more prudent thing to do. And this is a nice place to hide, right? This guy's patrolling back and forth in here, so he's not an issue. How much noise does it make if I knock? I get like all 3 of these guards to this door. Maybe that's good somehow? Actually, could I like... Hello, why can't I right click to cancel? There we go. Could I knock, loot, and leave in the same turn? Like hit the shop and run? Because leaving is a thing I could do now, obviously, right? I would have 11.5 AP from here. Assume I buy something, right? Because otherwise, what's the point? Well, otherwise, okay. If I buy something, I'll be at like 10.5 because I'll be encumbered, right? And then I go 1. Oh, okay, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4.5, 3.5, 2.5, 1.5. When comboed with Misleading Mist, doesn't that just win? I can make all 4 of these squares cover? right? But what if I want to buy 2 things from the shop and get encumbered even more? Then I'm a tiny bit short. But I have dermal armor, right? Like, I can afford to get shocked by this guy once. So 9, 8, 7, 6.5, 5, 4, 3. Wait, am I? Oh, right. But I'm getting encumbered. So if I get to here, 11.5, call it 10.5, 8, 7, 6, 5.5, 4.5, 3.5, 2.5. Yeah, I think I can actually just loot and be ready to go. I don't know if I have to though. Like, if well, oh, that would not work because of sleep. Yikes. Misleading Mist would only last for 1 turn. I didn't prepare to upcast it. Maybe I should have if I'd swapped out my my Mind Spike with Misleading Mist instead of my low level spell. I could hold cover in this area for multiple turns. Okay, so given that I'm skipping a turn, this seems like a nice place to do it, right? And I have to knock this open to get here and then here. Yeah, this all makes sense, I think. No one's gonna notice this square. Bing-bong!
Did you hear that?
Did you hear
Oh, I missed this guy. Ooh, okay. Forgot about him. Bing-bong, we're home. Turns out there was a console there all along. Alright, what do we got? Well, we never cloak, so this doesn't seem very good. Neural 3? 2 even? I mean, that's pretty sweet. The rest of this stuff sucks, right? Yeah, I think I'd finally like a weapon, please. 700 credits, that's fine. Just so I can sprint. Not next turn, because I won't be allowed to take a turn, but the next turn that I have, I want to start with only 3 things in my inventory.
Investigating area. I must be jumpy tonight. Looking around.
He's here.
Nothing. Investigating area. Nothing.
So he might well be coming. He'll probably see through this door into here, right?
Investigating the area. Yeah, we got nothing.
Looking around.
He's still here. Great. Which I think makes us ready to go. I mean, I don't think there's anyone... Like, I guess I could steal from the null drone. It might have a chip or something.
I heard something. I heard something.
What was that?
Investigating.
Alarm level 5.
I was going to say we got out of here before alarm level 5, but I guess there is this happening. I'll still have enough AP to move when I get here, right? Yeah. No chips. Alright. See ya. So, skipped the charge pack in the demon server, but I hit all the safes. I skipped 2 of the research experiments, or whatever they are, the valuable tech. Valuables. Why does this say safes? Valuables found. This, I think, is like objects sold, right? I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, this is safes. Okay, when I mouse over here, it shows me the... Oh, that's so weird. So there's kind of like, I don't know, below the tooltip, or below the image icon, it like immediately transitions to thinking you're looking at the next thing. Interesting. So this is theft, this is safes, this is... Yeah, so like... I mean, there was another $1,320 in those 2 vault thingies, but I would have had to eat at least 1 demon and also carry all that stuff out. Just seems hard. We have enough money. I didn't need to take such a risk. What's the new spell? Animate dead. What the hell? I mean, I can't imagine that's going to be that good. I do have magic missile, I guess, but I gotta know. I'll pause real. No, you guys can just. I'll wait till next time, and then you can figure it. You'll have something to look forward to. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.